From career woman to mompreneur, balancing acts that pay off. So let's look at reclaiming your financial future during the transition and post-menopause. So being a mum is something that probably a lot of us out there have encountered, have been a part of. So we've nurtured. Now, bear in mind that being a mum, you have a massive skill set. And you're going to be a mum until the day you shuffle off here. Okay, so motherhood itself can often be undervalued. Oh, that's my mum. We all say it, don't we? Oh, mum did this. And we often hear these tales that when mum's no longer here, we miss them, we've got no one to talk to, we valued their opinions. But being a mum, let's think about what you do. You juggle time, you juggle tasks, you juggle firestorming events. You are always putting out the fires within your family. It comes as part of being a mum. And some of the things that you have to deal with being a mum can be huge. It's not easy. And you don't know what you're going to get. That is the other thing. Okay, so my name's Tracy Montgomery. I talk about all things menopause, midlife, and all the crap that comes with it. Now, I'm a mum. I'm an older mum. I'm a mum to a daughter who has medical needs. That has made her high maintenance. I'm on my own in later life. I'm also a teacher. So I deal with the teens and I deal with the growing up sides on a daily basis. My own daughter and those that I teach in my day job. We'll come to that sort of thing later. So let's think about what it is that makes you a good mum. What it is that you can do to be a good mum and why maybe offsetting some of those skills so that you can earn some pennies makes you a better mum. Okay, so I don't know why I said okay. That was quite patronizing, wasn't it? I had to stop myself from doing that when I'm teaching, and now I'm doing it to you. That was a bit rubbish. Ignore that one. So let's think about this. As a mum, there's no rule book. Being a teacher, I had to go back to university. I had to be told, you do this, this is how you do that. And when I was teaching in the classroom, we had regular, and I mean regular, you're talking termly, assessments ourselves where we had to attain certain standards and maintain those certain standards. Otherwise, we weren't allowed to teach. It's one of those things. When you're a mum, you're basically on your own and you're following what your mum did. But think about how you got to where you are and what your mum did to get you there. Think about all the problem-solving tasks that you do on the daily basis to make that day work and run smoothly. Not only do you have to get the kids up, you have to get the kids to school dressed, fed, watered, on time. And then if you've got your own job, you have to get yourself there as well. Now, maybe you've got childcare facilities in your area that you can take your children to, but maybe you haven't. Maybe then that affects how you can work. When it comes to menopause and we think about all of the menopause symptoms that come along with it, the hot flashes, the memory fog, the fatigue, they can impact how we cope on a daily basis. The thing is, as a mum, yeah, we're used to putting out those fires, aren't we? We're used to dealing with a lot of hard things that are going on, and we're used to prioritizing what needs to be done. So rather than beating yourself up and thinking, yeah, I'm a mum, can't do much else, think about all the things that you can do. Think about all the things that can be useful to you, to your family as a mum. And yes, there has to be some sacrifices. I get it. I get that some people don't want to sacrifice their time with their children to make pennies. There might come a time where you need to sacrifice that time because you need to actually make those pennies. So if you're working in the corporate world at the moment and you're finding that being a parent, being menopausal is becoming a little bit of a strain and a stress, think about all those skills that you're taking with you. Think about all those skills that you have that you could transfer into your own business and running your own business rather than doing it for somebody else. Think about those skills that you could do for you and for your family. Now, I get that some of us want that regular wage every month. You can still get that by working for yourself. And if you're going to go and flip to the working for yourself side, just bear in mind that you don't need to have just one stream of income. We have become used, especially if we're into menopause, to being told that you get a job and that's it. Now, luckily for me, I wasn't told that. I wasn't told one job until I've had different jobs. I've had different jobs around the same sort of thing. I have had different jobs about nurturing, about helping, about supporting, about teaching in different environments, but that's what I've done. So I can impart how to do that. But let's think about how you could do it. Think about the skills that you could take with you that you could implement to help you set up or run your own business. Now, there are so many options nowadays. So we're told that multi-millionaires, millionaires have more than one income stream. So you could have a physical job. I still have a physical job because I like doing it. But I also have other income streams that I've attached to that. You could do the same. You could decrease your hours and increase what you're doing by doing alternative routes of earning money. So there's a sacrifice somewhere, but you have to decide what that sacrifice is. You have to remember that you can put in these boundaries. So those of us that have worked for someone else, how many times have you had your boss person coming up to you and saying, can you just do this when it's 5 to your time for leaving? Or it's a Friday and you're about to pack up and they give you a task that's going to take another 3 hours and you've got half an hour of your time left. And then how many times have they often tried guilt tripping you into saying, yeah, well, if you do this. But as women, we're guilt tripped all the time anyway, because we want to help, we want to support, and we want to sort things out. That's what we do. So we're already balancing that. We just need to make sure that we put in our own boundaries. You know that little word, it begins with an N and ends in an O. We need to practice that. Or not right now. I'll do it next time I'm in. Those sort of phrases. We need to protect our own time so that we can give the best of our time to what we need to give. So let's think about the types of income. Let's think about broadening. And let's think about stepping into new realms. You're a mum, you're menopausal. You don't need to stay in the job that you've been in forever. You have so many skills that you can take with you. You just need to utilize them, and you need to focus and point them into the directions that are going to be more successful, more fruitful, and quite frankly, a lot easier for you. Let's talk. Let's discuss. Even if you don't join me in any of my opportunities, let's talk about what you can do. We can thrash those out. Drop me a comment below. Let's talk. My name's Tracy Montgomery. I talk about all things menopause, midlife, and all the crap that comes with it. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.